What's up, everyone? I just finished drill number 2, and the only thing that we did this weekend for my unit was our UITS. UITS is unit UITS, unit in the spotlight. So the unit I'm assigned to, we were one of the units in the spotlight, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically, to me anyway, was like the NRC's version of almost basically sending 1 or 2 units through it's almost like a mini maps is what it made me think of, because basically you went to each station, medical, operations, different stations essentially within the NRC that they have to sign off on. They pull you up, make sure you're up to date on everything that you need to be up to date on. Basically making sure that you're mobilization ready, and if there's something in that area that you're missing, they have to explain what it is or what you're doing to work on it before they'll sign off on it, because the nature of the reserves is to be ready to be mobilized. So, and some bumps here, sorry. That was the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we were doing our unit in the spotlight. Most of my stuff, I'm either up to date or it just isn't ready yet because it's only my second weekend. So still kind of adjusting to life in the Navy and life in the Navy Reserves. But that was it, man. Not much else to say. Good weekend, productive. Got some stuff I know I need to take care of before next drill weekend, and keep going. Got some information about going to a school that's more specific to my unit, and that could potentially count as my annual training, which is good. Even if it doesn't, there's still other training things that I want to do that should hopefully count for annual training, but we'll get there. It's only my second drill, and I think that was about it, man. If you don't, I didn't mention my last drill weekend. You probably don't have to for your first drill for your NDOC, but you probably can, is take your laptop. Definitely other drills after that, take your laptop, but at least for my unit, it's good to have your laptop there. Other than that, I have to say, hopefully in the next month, by the next drill, well, maybe not the next drill, but the drill after that, hopefully by April, I will be to a point where I can take the Monday following drill off. Right now it makes it, basically 2 weeks straight for me, almost 12 days straight before I get a day off, because I'm essentially working on my off days for my civilian job to do Navy drill. And you know what, that makes me kind of not look forward to the drill, because I know there's other stuff I'd rather be doing, as far as sitting at home or out with family or doing other stuff. But when I get to my Navy weekend, I almost don't want it to end. I enjoy it, so there's that. But hopefully I'm getting a new position that is supposed to start in March, and hopefully once I've established in that, I can start switch gears. It's easier for me to switch gears from my civilian job to my Navy Reserve weekend, but you get in that military kind of mindset and want to start. It's really hard for me to switch gears from Navy to civilian. I noticed that last weekend, and I'm feeling the same way this weekend, but still working on my uniforms. There's all kinds of stuff going on, I guess, right now with people getting their uniforms if they didn't already have it. So I'm working on that. But otherwise, that's it, man. Not much to say. So I'll keep this one shorter than the last one was. But second weekend was my UITS, and went pretty well. Feeling pretty accomplished. So questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. And as things progress, and I will keep posting updates. All right, thanks so much.